Yield 2 minutes to the gentleman from Massachusetts, Mr. Tierney.
Gentleman from Massachusetts is recognized for 2 minutes.
So I thank the gentleman for yielding, and I draw the point that was mentioned earlier that the Democrats made a promise to keep these loans at 3.4%, and the promise is being broken. It's being broken by this bill, this proposal by the Republican Party. We kept that promise through the entire reauthorization, the Higher Education Opportunity Act, and 2 more years in addition. This is the proposal now. We say stay at 3.4%. Republicans say no, jack it up more than double on that basis. I join with millions of students and parents and organizations that represent them in strong opposition to this Making College More Expensive Act that's before us here today. You know, my Republican friends talk about how this bill is simple and predictable. It's predictable, all right. I predict that the rates are going to go right up beyond the 6.8% rate. We've already seen that from the Congressional Research Service, a nonpartisan group that says if we pass this Republican bill, those rates will go up more than double on that basis. And it is not simple. They would have you believe through this debate that the rates are going to go down to market rates, which at the current time are lower. Well, they would if you followed our bill at 3.4%, but if you went with this bill of Making College More Expensive Act, it sets it low for the first year, but it rewrites the second year, and it resets the third year, and it resets the fourth year. So at the end of 4 years, you get the whole package with the higher rate. And that is going to be almost $4 billion more in cost for these students and parents than it is for people right now. The Congressional Budget Office said these interest rates would be almost $4 billion. We know that to be the case. These are the same people that tell us they don't want to burden our next generation with the debt. But they have no problem at all burdening the next generation by burying them in student loan debt year after year after year. Look, I have a hearing from people all over my district. And in fact, one woman from Wilmington wrote me and said that when her son graduates from college, his loans will equal what her husband and she paid for their first home. With the interest rates he'll pay, it'll be even more. Something is not right with the system, she says. Both college tuition costs and student loan interest rates are wrong. She's right. This bill is wrong. Let's do the right thing. 3.4% now in the interim. Do a Higher Education Reauthorization Act that takes care of this problem going forward. I yield back the balance of my time.
Time still expired.